Greetings everyone. As per written in our schedule today, we will be conducting a virtual meeting regarding the topic of the information age. I am Gabutan Jean Benedict and I will be leading this meeting today. I am hoping that everyone will be able to discuss their assigned matters and will be able to share the knowledge to everyone here in this meeting. May I request the first presenter now to start your presentation.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Lenny Katapan, and my topic is War of Ghazwan. In 3000 BC, the Sumerians in Mesopotamia, now modern Iraq, developed the earliest known writing system, initially using pictographs like simple drawings of objects to keep track of administrative and economic records like goods and rations. These signs were impressed onto a wheat clay with red stylus, eventually evolving into a characteristic wedge-shaped signs known as cuneiform. In 1923, the iconoscope is the first practical electronic television camera tube. Was invented by Russian-born American engineer Vladimir Georgians in 1923. It was a key component in his vision for an all-electronic television system, moving away from the mechanical system. That's all.
Good day. I'm Jeffrey Caval. In 1939, Mark's start was whispered TV as a mainstream medium of entertainment and news. 1945, Ball's Memex concept led the groundwork for hyperlink information system like the Internet. 1948, Shannon was to provide the mathematical foundation for understanding and quantifying information. In 1957, a more efficient and reliable transistor design that enabled the mass production of electronic device. 1958, revolutionized electronic by combining multiple components on a single chip, reducing size and cost. In 1960, Library of the Congress developed Alzheimer and standard digital facilitating the sharing of bibliographic data. 1969, Aberstita as that introduced key concept of employees development of many modern news. In 1971, Intel introduced the first Microsoft chip, a single chip CPU that enabled development of the smaller, more powerful computers. 1972, optical logistic was developed by Philips and MCE, an early optical storage format for video or precursor to device and Blu-ray. 1974, and to create the compatibility of the broader adoption of video is technology. In 1975, often regarded as the part that engineered the personal computer revolution. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Dinel June Aidaon, and today I will talk about how information has changed as people evolved. Long ago, people kept information to themselves, but now we share it in many ways. As time passed, information started to grow very fast, especially during the 1960s and 1970s. There was so much information that people found it hard to organize and understand. So in the 1980s, Richard Werman called this feeling information anxiety because people felt overwhelmed. And by the 1990s, information became very important in businesses, like a form of money. People who managed and organized information were called information officers. In our generation today, information is easy to find, but sometimes too much to handle. It has become a common product that everyone can access. But still, information continues to improve our lives and will keep growing in the future. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I am Ripando Ababa, and computers are among the greatest contributions of the information age to society. And as we see nowadays, computers transform the way we live, work, learn, and communicate with other people. A computer is an electronic device that stores and processes data or information. It operates under the control of programs which provide exact step-by-step instructions to perform tasks or solve specific problems. Now let's proceed to the types of computer. The first type of computer is the personal computer, or we commonly known as PC. A personal computer is designed for single user, and sa una ginatawag niya og microcomputer since it has a smaller version, or it is a smaller version of the large system that were used by big companies. And ang mga PC or personal computer is we often found them sa atong mga balay or sa schools and mga offices. The second type of computer is the desktop computer, and unlike sa PC, it is not designed for portability. Yes. As its name suggests, it is means to be placed on a desk or a fixed location. Desktop usually have more power, storage, and flexibility compared to laptops or portable devices. And desktop computer kay mo ni siya kanang mga computer ato makita sa mga computeran na NAS that are built with stronger processor, larger memory, and advanced capabilities for special tasks such as 3D modeling, animation, and game development. That's all. Thank you.
My name is Rialyn Buhawi and I'll be reporting about some types of computer. First is a laptop. Laptop are portable computers. They have all the functions of desktop computer but are smaller and can run on battery. You can carry them anywhere and use them without needing to plug it right away. Example is a MacBook. Next is a personal digital assistants. Personal digital assistants are small computers that don't have a keyboard but use a touchscreen. They are a lightweight, smaller than a paperback book, and can fit in your hand. They were more common before smartphone became popular. Example is the Palm Pilot or early BlackBerry devices. Next is a server. Server is a special type of computer that provides services to other computers, like a storing data, sharing files, or hosting websites. Servers are very powerful because they have a strong processors, large memory, and a huge storage. Example, the computer that runs Facebook website or Google Gmail servers. Next is the mainframes. Mainframes are giant computers that can take up whole room. They used by a large companies or government office to handle millions of transactions every day. They are very expensive and powerful. Example is the computer used by banks for ATM transactions or airline system for booking tickets. Next is the wearable computers. Wearable computers, these are computers built into everyday things you can wear or carry like watches, glasses, or fitness bands. They can do tasks like checking messages, tracking health, or settings reminders. Example is the Apple Watch.
Okay, good day everyone. Today I'll talk about how internet started and developed. Okay, the internet's origin can be traced back to Claude E. Shannon, an American mathematician known as the father of information theory. He discovered that information could be written using ones and zeros, which became the basis of digital technology. In 1970s, the US Department of Defense created the internet to keep communication working even during an attack. It was only used by scientists to share information and stayed under control government until 1984. Okay. Later, the problem of slow connection was solved with fiber optic cables and faster microprocessor made by companies like Intel. So, Sergey Brin and Laurie Page from Stanford University created Google in 1998. Their search engine ranked pages by popularity and became the world's most used website. The internet has grown from a simple research project into a global tool that connects people and shares information everywhere. Thank you.
I'm Julia Estamago, and today I will talk about how computers and software have become important in genome research. So, computers and software are super important for studying genes and proteins today because they help scientists to store and organize data or organize huge amount of data from DNA. Analyzing this data help us to learn how genes and proteins work and what they do. We can also find similarities between genes using tools like BLAST and also identify important parts of DNA using tools like GenFinder. So the Human Genome Project created a massive amount of data which show us how much we need computers. And there is a saying that each person's DNA is different, which makes the data more bigger and harder to manage. And because of this, the scientists constantly make a better software for us to study DNA easier and faster. And also, the computers and biology together may make or they are driving new discoveries and medicines. That's all. Thank you.
New communication tools like email made it easy to send quick messages to coworkers, friends, or business partners. And internet providers also created chat rooms where strangers could talk online, and surfing the net became popular. This digital shift led to the rise of powerful tech companies and wealthy figures like Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, and Mark Zuckerberg. However, some argue that the internet widened the gap between the rich and poor, as not everyone could afford access. Others criticize it for being less personal than traditional communication. So the internet also brought risks such as exposure to harmful content, online predators, and the rise of cyber crimes like cyberbullying. So as a result, people must be aware of the danger that come with the new advanced technology and also the
Good day everyone, my name is Paul Patalo and here are the example of useful and reliable web sources. Number 1 is AFAE newsletter. Number 2 is the American Memory, the Library of Congress Historical Digital Collection. 3 is portalby.com, great books online. Number 4 is Chronicling America Search and Review pages from American newspaper from 1880 to 1922. The number 5 is Cyberbullying, a free collection of e-books from library. Number 6 is Drug Information website. The first one is the National Library of Medicine's Midline Plus and Drugs.com. The second one is PDR Hub. Number 7, Global Gateway. Number 8 is Google Books. And the number 9 is GoogleScholar.com. And the last one is history sites with primary documents. There are 3 types. Number 1 is Amdocs. And the last one is Avalon Project.
And my name is Cherish Ann Bellarmino. My topic, the Internet Modern History Sourcebook, Colonial Latin America, Teacher O's Kingdom of History. First, Illinois Digital achieves the Illinois State Library working with libraries, museum, and historical societies. In Illinois provides this collection of material related to Illinois history. Second, the Internet achieve a digital library of Internet sites and other cultural artifacts in digital forms. Third is the Internet achieves for Carly digitized resources. The fourth is the Internet Public Library. The fifth is IPL2, a merger of Librarians Internet Index and Internet Public Library. Special interest may include the literary criticism page, which can be found after clicking on the special collection link. Next, Making of America, a digital library of primary sources in America's social history. Maps from the University of Texas at Austin collection includes historical and thematic maps. Nation Master, a massive central data source and a handy way to graphical compare nations. It is a vast compilation of data from such as sources at the CIA, World, Facebook, UN, and OECD. There are 3 nursing sites. First, AHRQ. Second, National Guidelines. And third, Clearinghouse PubMed. Project Gutenberg, the first and largest single collection of free electronic books with currently over 20,000 e-books available. Most literature, U.S. history, and poetry information written primarily by PhD and master's students from top universities like Stanford, Berkeley, Harvard, and Yale. Next, State Master, a unique statistical database which allows you to research and compare a multitude of different data on U.S. states using various primary sources such as the U.S. Census, Purdue, the FBI, and the National Center for Educational Statistics. It uses visualization technology like pie charts, maps, graphs, and scatter plots to provide.
Good day everyone, this is Jezome Cabrera and today we'll discuss the article Truths of the Information Age by Robert Harris. So we explain how information works in today's world. Information now competes for attention as people are surrounded by endless data and media. Many believe that newer information is always more accurate, forgetting that old facts can still be true. Everyone interprets information differently, so it is important to check different sources for balance. What spreads in the media often reflects the culture's interests, and the first version of a story usually shapes how people view an issue. Like food, our brain needs healthy information to stay sharp, and false information can easily spread or to be repeated online. Ideas often cause debates, and once information appears online, it rarely disappears. So media also influences how people see reality, and the way a message is shared affects how it is understood. So lastly, not all information is true. Some are exaggerated or incomplete, reminding us to think critically before believing or sharing anything.
Good day everyone, I am Lorraine Sinakar and I will be presenting applications of computer in science and research. Computers are very useful in science and research, especially in bioinformatics, which uses technology to store, organize, and analyze biological data like proteins and nucleic acid. Since the human brain can handle all the genetic data of organisms, computers are used to manage it efficiently. One major example is the Swiss Port database, created in 1986, which now holds around 70,000 protein sequences from over 5,000 model organisms. This database is shared online and helps scientists and researchers worldwide study and update biological information. That's all.
Much for that. Now, based on the informations that you have given from the Sumerian writings to our modern technologies today, and more innovation has been provided that made our lives better today. That will be all for today. That summarizes our virtual meeting. Please be updated for the next one. Thank you so much. You may leave now.